Good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, the 21st of May, on a very, very dull day here. Gosh, it's been a dull week weather-wise, but it has been anything dull on the Unconvention. It's me, Simon, here, and walking my dog in a high vis and talking about education. And today I'm back talking about the Unconvention, and we're still talking about reading. And if there was any intention of this Unconvention, it was to get people talking about the issues that mattered to them most. And I think if I've achieved nothing, or if we've achieved nothing at this point, and nothing else at this point, we're getting people talking. And today's post here is really just to celebrate that fact and to maybe say where we're at. We're on to sort of the third week of discussions around reading, and we've talked about why are so many children leaving school not being able to read. We've talked about reading recovery, we've talked about YouFly, and we've moved on this week to talk about reading schools. Now, all of the discussions are ongoing, so if you've missed any of them, you should join in if you have a passion for any of those areas, either being in favour or against, or even neutral, or if you have some research that you'd like to share. And I really feel it's just engaging some really good discussions, and I'm summarising everything on the Unconvention page, all open already for the next few months to tear apart and dig, because that's what we need to do if we want to create an education system that we can be proud of, and that makes sure that every child is included, learns, and comes out of it in one piece. That's where we are. So I guess what I've seen from reading so far is the correlation it has with all the other debates and discussions there are when it comes to when we talk about education. Education is emotional, it's divisive, it's fun, it's great, and that's why I guess I talk about it so much. And we've heard I've been reading kind of pieces about reading and hearing the same words I hear about when we talk about special needs, when we talk about religion, when we talk about any of the hot topics that you hear in schools. And that's wonderful, because I think passion is evident in the teachers, in our teachers who want the best for their children, and expressing it in brilliant ways. And there's no I never think disagreement is a bad thing. So I just want to say that before I move on to encouraging you to talk a little bit more about reading schools, because reading schools is a good example of that. And in a way, there's so many correlations in some of the other areas that I often talk about. Many people think I bring everything back to religion, but I'm not. I'm not doing so deliberately. But reading schools for me had echoes of that. And the question was, should we have more reading classes in schools? And in some ways, it fell into three camps. People talking about, no, we should have more reading schools, and that would be more effective. People saying, yes, we should have more reading classes, absolutely. And then some people saying, no, we should not have reading classes. We should have teachers who are specialists in dyslexia and other areas, or we should have all teachers should be trained in good practice in terms of working with children who struggle with reading. I mean, this is phenomenal stuff, and I'd love to know where you stand on all of this, because by the end, what I want to see if we can do is come out with a general consensus on how are we going to get children who struggle to read to be able to read. And I think we're coming to a point where we're looking at actual definite solutions: reading classes, reading schools, teachers being trained specifically in areas where reading can be a struggle for children, having specialized teachers, and so on. These are all the suggestions. So I'm really excited today about looking into those areas. If you have any thoughts or opinions, and what you've discovered in your own career, any research you've done, I'd love to get it all in there because I think we're edging towards something here, and edging towards something very exciting and very interesting. So that is my lot for today. I hope you'll join in the discussion in the Young Convention. This is really interesting to me, and I hope it is to you. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next day.